Hey, how you doing? My email is weldonr2@gmail.com. Know your gift, know your strength, know your purpose, know why you're doing the things that you do. Don't get caught up in because I make it look easy that you can do the same thing because that might not be the case. Cooking is not for everybody. A funeral undertaker is not for everybody. Being a minister is not for everybody. Being a singer is not for everybody. Professor, teacher, dentist, lawyer, doctor, auto mechanic, you got to know your position and your calling and stay in it because you'll go further if you know your gift because your gift will always provide for you. But sometimes we just get caught up not knowing our gift and our strength, and then we get caught up in going from one dream to the next, from one dream to the next, from one job to the next because we don't know our position. Some people are good at selling things. They're just natural born sellers. Some people just natural born hustlers, and that's just them. They got it in them. And some people just good at working 9 to 5. But the one thing about those people that only want to work 9 to 5, you always going to be on somebody else's check. You're not going to be the boss. You're always going to be working for somebody else. You're always going to be an employee, not an employer. I mean, that's cool if that's what you want in your life. But you got to understand that nowadays you got to have multiple streams of income coming in. Some of us wants to live above our means to prove that we got it, that we big shot calling. We buy too big of a house. We buy too much of a car. We try to live an extravagant lifestyle. We try to jet set, and you know you're working for the state. I'm just being real. Some of us live way beyond our means. We are in poverty with a job. And you be like, did he just say that? Yeah, I just said that. We are in poverty and working on a job. You're living from not even paycheck to paycheck. Because some of us, we outrageous. We got to have red bottom shoes. We got to have Michael Kors bags, watches, and bragging about it. But let me tell you something. It's okay to have nice things, but you think they're going to pay your light bill? Hell no. That's the problem with us. We so worried about paying other people light bill and them having a good life until we struggling and suffering. And God, when you're going to make a way, He already made the way. He already give you everything that you need, but you too stupid to realize that the way has been made because you want to live off of lobster and steak and not peanut butter and jelly. Sometimes you got to have peanut butter and jelly. But no, we get caught up in our emotions, our self-esteem, and nobody can't tell us nothing because we want to ball till we fall. You see what happened to Birdman and Tony? They ball till they fall, and both of them broke. How the hell y'all both could be broke? All that money y'all made through all these years. Y'all been blessed to be gifted to make all this money, but you can't put your hand on a dollar. That's a shame. All that money, and you broke. Does that make sense? I'm being nosy. But what I'm saying is, we got to do better as a people. I mean, you don't see how things are getting? You don't see how hard it's getting? But we want to live beyond our means. And we want to live outside of our calling. I mean, when somebody telling you something that's going to help you for your best, you got to listen to it. Stop, I'm independent. Nobody can tell me nothing. And you see how that going for you, being independent? It's not going so well, is it? You got to borrow from Peter to pay Paul. Then you got to borrow from Peter and Paul to pay Simon. That's just ridiculous. We're walking around with we walking around with $1,000 phones in our pocket, $300 and $400 shoes on our feet. We can't even afford to buy groceries. Ain't that something? You making sure these people eating good in the CEO jobs. You making sure they have nice cars because guess what? You crazy. Ain't nobody coming to help you out, and they're living in their calling because guess what? They design a product that make you want to have it. They are sellers because you got to have this thing. You can't even afford it, but you gotta have it because they say you have no self-worth. You are worthless because guess what? You don't have our iPhone or our brand new Samsung. That means you're not important. So guess what? You feel like you got to have it. So they don't manipulate you, trick you, and got you to get this thing that you can't afford. And you can't even buy groceries. You can't even buy light. You can't even pay your light bill on time. But they're making sure they're eating good. They make sure they're feeding their family. They're making sure their kids get the best education money can buy. Because guess what? They know with certain colleges, they will never have a low-paying job ever again in life. Because guess what? They got it like that. You can get it too, but what are you doing to get it? What are you doing to get it? Once again, stay in your calling. Your gifts will make room for you. But you got to focus. Be driven. Stop looking for an easy way out. Some of us can do a lot better and go a lot further, but we're looking for an easy way out. God gonna make a way. He will make a way. He will provide, but He didn't design for you to live in poverty. He never designed for you to live in poverty. He said, if my Father is rich, and in His house they got many mansions. If it was not so, I would not tell you. So if the Father is rich, why are you still thanking God for EBT? Be good, be great, love you. Remember, my email is WELDONR112@gmail.com.